Hey brother, do you feel like you might have social anxiety? If so, stick around because in this video, I'm gonna dive right into this topic that affects a lot of men but often goes unnoticed. And before we jump in, let me introduce myself. So I'm Rubin, Naidu, transformational coach and creator of Authenticity Academy, a program dedicated to helping men heal from deep shame and that feeling of being deeply defective and broken on the inside. Now, over the years of specializing in this work, I've seen firsthand what the common signs are. So today I want to walk you through the 5 top signs of social anxiety in men, the ones that might be holding you back and unnecessarily keeping you stuck. And if you recognize any of these signs in yourself, you're not alone. I've been there. The guys in Authenticity Academy have been there. And the good news, it doesn't have to stay that way. So let's get into it right now. Sign number 1 is experiencing physical symptoms. So have you ever been in a social situation where your mind goes blank? You get that racing heartbeat. You feel like you can't breathe. You get this urge like you want to run and escape. You're shaking, you're blushing, you feel like you're gonna collapse. Well, that's your body going into fight or flight. And it can be frustrating, right? Because you know logically you're in a social situation, but your body is reacting like it's in complete danger. And that is a classic sign of social anxiety, and I get it, it's exhausting. Sign number 2 is every interaction feels like a performance. So if you feel like with every interaction, it feels like you're more so spending all your energy managing your anxiety on the inside, thinking of what to say next, worrying about how you're coming across, saying just the right thing. This inability to be yourself, you're performing. And let me tell you from firsthand experience, that is mentally draining. It's like you're playing a role rather than being present and connecting with people. And if this is something that sounds familiar, it might be a sign of social anxiety. Sign number 3 is before the interaction even happens, you're already dreading it. And this one is really tough because it could be days before a social event. It could even be weeks before a social event, and you're already in your head rehearsing about how the conversations, how the interactions are going to go, what you're going to say, how people are going to respond. Are they going to judge you? Are they going to accept you? And obsessing over this. So that dread and that mental rehearsal, it can take place well before the social event. And think about that. It's like you stop living days, even weeks before a social event. So that can really affect your quality of life. Number 4 is ruminating about the conversation long after they're over. So think about it. You just had a conversation, and then after the fact, you're replaying that conversation over and over and over again in your mind, thinking about every little detail, every little thing that you said. Worried about, oh, did I come across as awkward? Did I say the wrong thing? And worrying about how you came across. And this type of rumination, it's not just frustrating. It keeps you in this anxious loop after the social interaction. And it has an intrusive nature to it. It's like you can't shut this replay off. And it can be really hard to get out of those negative thought loops. And finally, sign number 5, hating your personality. And this is by far, it's one of the most painful ones. You start to hate who you are. You beat up on yourself for not being good enough, for not being normal like everybody else, for not being able to do what other people do so effortlessly and naturally. Like, why can't I just snap out of it? And it's easy to get into this cycle of self-loathing when social anxiety, it's controlling every aspect of your life. But it goes a lot deeper than that. And it's not your fault. And most importantly, you don't have to stay stuck this way. All right, so those are the 5 signs of social anxiety that many men face. And if you're dealing with any of these, I just want you to know that it doesn't define you. That shy, anxious, and introverted personality, It's not your true personality. You can heal these things and you can step into a more confident and bold version of yourself. I'm living proof. My students are living proof. We've been there. I know how devastating it can be, but I promise you, you can break free from this. So if this video resonated with you and you're ready to make some real shifts, then I want to invite you to sign up for my daily insight journal. It's completely free and it's where I share the concepts and principles and real world insights that have truly helped me on my personal journey and on my students and their journeys as well. It's the strategies you can implement in your day-to-day and daily inspiration so that you can start healing and transforming. And as a special bonus for signing up, I'll send you my 7 days of self-worth meditations to release shame and anger at yourself, also completely free. So this is a series of 7 micro readings where each day you'll dive into a deep and truly transformative reading that'll really help you connect to your core self, who you truly are underneath all that anxiety. So sign up for that daily insight journal at the link below. Let's start transforming together. You take care of yourself, and if you found the video helpful, please like and subscribe, and here's some other videos you can check out next. I will see you soon in the next video. See you later.